Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm going to be doing my summer empties, declutter, and haul for you today. As you may know, I did put myself on a no buy for the rest of the year, and that applies to any and all makeup, but it does not apply to skincare. And I'm gonna start off with some bad news. I did break my no buy for this. This is the Becca, well, it's the Smashbox Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This was in the 21 Days of Beauty. I think it was like 50% off, something like that. I don't own any color correctors in my collection, and I've always been super curious if it's worth it. And if it would help me at all. So I thought it was a really good opportunity to take advantage of the sale, and it was like $11. I don't remember how much it was. I'll put it on the screen. And I kind of regret it. I've used it a few times. I have the shade Fair Light, and as you can see, I have used it a few times, and I don't know if it makes that much a difference unless I'm having like a no makeup day and I just throw this under my eyes. I think it does help, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm like beating myself up about it. But that was my only makeup purchase the past 3 months, so I'm pretty proud of myself, but I did break my no buy. Along with that order, I threw in a few items from Peach Slices. I am really like drawn to this brand. I think it's really cute, and I've been super curious to try like snail mucin products. Some people think it's gross, including me, but if I don't think about it, I've heard a lot of benefits from snail mucin. So I got the Snail Rescue all-in-one oil-free moisturizer from Peach Slices. And then I also got this blemish busting toner. And then I also got this redness relief azelaic acid serum. This might be for my husband. This might be for me. I haven't decided yet. He does use azelaic acid in his nighttime skin routine because he has rosacea, but I also have some redness. Maybe we'll share it. I don't know, but I got those 3 products from Peach Slices, and I was so bummed. I saw that they were on sale for Ulta's like fall haul, but I had already got these full price, so it is what it is. And then I also wanted to include this item that was decluttered to me. It is a makeup item, but I did not purchase it. It is actually a MAC pigment, and it is in the shade Old Gold, and it is like completely full. I'm a little unsure about this color on my cool tone skin, but I've never owned a MAC pigment before, and I just thought it would be interesting to add to my collection. Who knows, I might try it a few times and decide to clutter it myself, but it is a really interesting shade. It's hard to tell, but it does have like a green, it's like a yellow, green, orange, gold shift to it. I don't know, we'll see. But it is quite full in there. This is the only loose pigment that I have now. So yeah, I'm just curious about if I even like this type of product. Maybe I'll throw it on for some holiday looks. We'll see. Those are the only items that entered my collection this past 3 months. Other than the haul, I did share a skincare haul maybe like a month ago, actually. But I wanted to throw these items into this video just to update you guys so they weren't sitting not being used, not being talked about for the next couple of months. Now, I do want to talk about some declutters. I have quite a few items that I'm decluttering, and the first two might be a surprise, might not be. I actually shared these in my spring haul. I had purchased some things from a garage sale, and it was definitely an impulse buy. It was a couple of foundations that I've been wanting to try. Actually already own. I'm just going to show you because you don't know the context. So these two foundations, it's the L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear in the shade 405. I actually already own this foundation, I think in the shade 415, I think. And I got this because it was lighter and it's pretty full. And then I also got the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F1.3. These were, I believe, like 2 for $3 or 2 for $5, something like that. And I jumped on them without checking the expiration dates. And they're very expired. This one expired November 2020. And this one doesn't actually have an expiration date, but I feel like because I bought them together, they're probably very similar. And it smells like paint, which I don't know if it's supposed to smell that way. But I regret purchasing them in the first place. And yeah, I just don't feel comfortable putting them on my face. I regret purchasing them in the first place because I have a lot of foundations and I was in no business buying foundations. So yeah, these are going in the trash, unfortunately, because I don't feel comfortable putting them on my face. The next product is my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral and it's way too dark for me, as you can possibly see, but this is quite old as well and it's just not serving me at all. I have a lot of other concealers that I need to use, and this is like super crusty and old. I just don't want it anymore, so I'm decluttering it. Unfortunately, I did not get to use it up, but there is some windowing, so I use it a little bit. And then the rest of the items are actually lip products. I went through all of my lip products and went on a smelling spree. And I'm just getting rid of the items that don't smell the same or they smell a little off. And I just don't want to risk it. The first three are from Tory Bell Cosmetics. These are their Velvet Kisses liquid lipsticks, and these are their old packaging. I know that these are probably 3 years old. I had Rose in my Throwback 30 project pan. I rolled this in the intro, and I rolled it out the very next update because it smelled off, and I could tell it just wasn't the same. And I know I bought these at the same time, so I just want to declutter these three. Then I have 3 liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. These are very old. All the writing is worn off of those two, and then this one has seen better days as well. This one is from the I Love Sarai collab, and it's the shade Softy. I got this in 2017, 5 years old. It's going. And then these, I'm pretty sure I got these in either 2016 or 2017. This one is the shade Mama. And I actually worked on this in a project earlier this year in the office project pan. And I just don't like the tone on me. And I know it's super old, so it's just gotta go. And then Love Bug was also in my Throwback 30 project. And the very first time I used it, I could tell the formula had changed. I don't think this one smelled. Oh yeah, it does. It smells. So yeah, those three from ColourPop. And then I have this Ofra shade called Venice. I think this was a Kathleen Lights collab that I absolutely had to have at the time. And I think I've used it once. And I'm pretty sure that collection was in like 2017, maybe 2018. But this is way too orange for my cool tone skin. I have a lot of other like more cool tone reds that I enjoyed more. And again, this is quite old. The writing has come off and I've barely used it. So it's just been rolling around in my drawer, not being used. So I unfortunately have to get rid of this. And then the next three are bullet lipsticks, and all of these belonged to my grandmother, who passed away maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, I know. I recently found this in an old purse that I hadn't used in like 2 years, 3 years maybe. So I didn't even know this was in my collection. It's from Clinique, and it's just a really bad shade for me, and it's a million years old. And then this is a shade from Estee Lauder. It is the Ruby Light Shimmer. And I'm pretty sure I had this in a project too and decided to declutter it because it smells old, and it's old. And then this was also in a project. This is from Estee Lauder, and it's Nectarine Shimmer. And this, I actually met my goal on this, but it has that old lipstick makeup smell, and I just don't want to put it on my lips anymore. I'm really sad because I really like the packaging, but it's just gotta go. So those are all my declutters. And then I honestly didn't think I had that many empties, but as I was like wrangling everything together, I have a good number. I'm gonna start off with something that's in every single one of my empties videos, and it's the Garnier Micellar Water. This is the one for waterproof makeup, and these are both the 23.7 fluid ounces, the big guys. I love this stuff. I use it almost every night, almost every morning. Trying to get into more cleansing balms that don't require like a cotton pad. I have reusable cloth pads that I use, but sometimes they're all used and I haven't like washed them. So I do have to use the cotton pads. But yeah, I will always repurchase these. I always try to get them on sale or whatever, but these are 2 empties. Staying on the skincare vein, I actually just emptied this yesterday. It's the Paula's Choice 8% AHA gel exfoliant. It's a glycolic acid. This is a miracle worker for my skin. I discovered this probably 2 or 3 years ago, before I even knew my husband, actually. So 5 years ago. Well, okay. And I use it every night. I think my skin is a little used to it though now, because it's not as powerful as it used to be, but I used to be able to use this and it would clear my acne like right away. So I don't know, I think I will continue purchasing this. Maybe I'll cut down to using it like once a week or once, every other day, but I've been using it every night in my skincare routine, and I really love the gel formula. I have an eye gel empty. This is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate eye gel. I love this stuff. I use it in the morning and at night. I'm currently working on the Inky List caffeine eye cream to see which one I like better. Spoiler alert, I think I like this one better, but I'm gonna wait and see like when I finish the Inky List one up completely and then see my thoughts then. But I really love this eye gel and I would definitely repurchase it. I have 2 cleansers. Well, this is Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub. I had this in my shower, and I would use it only once a week because I was kind of afraid because it's like a scrub. It does have a physical exfoliant in it, and I was using that AHA gel every day, so I didn't want to like damage my skin. I probably would not repurchase this. It was fine, but it kind of burned my skin. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but once a week I thought it was okay. Now I'm thinking back, I probably should have stopped using it if it was burning, but my skin's fine. I'm not wearing any makeup today, if you couldn't tell. And then I have this little travel size from Drunk Elephant. This is the Best Day No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. And this was okay. It wasn't life-changing, but it felt nice on my skin. I think I got this as like a free sample. And I wouldn't purchase this. Drunk Elephant is too expensive, and this is like, was not a miracle worker. I don't know if I'm gonna continue including these, but I have a lotion, a shea butter hand cream from Bath and Body Works. This is the Sunshine Mimosa. It was good. I don't know much to say about hand creams, but it was moisturizing. It was good. Same kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to continue including these in my empties because they're kind of boring, but I just have a deodorant from Secret. This is the Weightless Dry Spray in the White Peach. And I really like this scent. And I like this. I tend to just buy whatever is on sale. So I would purchase this if it was on sale. I liked it. Now I have a few shower items. The first one is my Sephora apple cider vinegar scalp exfoliant. I shared this in a recent project that I was working on it in. I did not like this. It was really chunky. The salt particles were huge, and I felt like they did not dissolve very well, so I would not repurchase this. But I really do like having a scalp scrub once a week in the shower. So I do have some other ones that I'm kind of using that I prefer. So I would not repurchase that one. I have this DP Hue apple cider vinegar rinse. This one is for fine hair, and I like it. I really like this stuff. I'm currently working on one in my shower that's for just regular, like not fine hair. And I think I like that one better. I don't know what the difference is really, but that one kind of lathers a little better, and this one just kind of felt like water on my head. And I don't know if it does anything, but my scalp feels really clean afterwards. So I think it's doing something. Then I have this Dove Pampering Shea Butter and Warm Vanilla Body Wash. I liked this. It just smelled like soap to me. It didn't really have a strong scent, but it did leave my skin feeling really soft. I probably would repurchase this, but I have another body wash that I'm working on right now. But yeah, it was fine. If it was on sale, I would buy it again. Next is this deformed bottle of Pravana The Perfect Brunette. It's a brunette toning conditioner. This is actually not fully empty, but I'm having a hard time getting stuff out of it, and it expired in May. And I guess I am pretty brunette now, but I was pretty blonde for a while. I still have some highlights, obviously. But I just didn't want to use this on my blonde hair. And because it expired, I felt like I should just toss it. Kind of too bad I didn't use it all the way because I feel like this was a little expensive. And I actually did try this on my blonde one time and it turned it green because this is blue. So yeah, I don't think I would ever repurchase this even if I went back to fully brunette, but spoiler alert, I might be going to red soon. And then the last like skincare shower thing was the Skin to Mint shave gel. This was fine. It's kind of fun that it foams, but I really am enjoying the Tree Hut shaving oil. So I don't think I would purchase this again. I would do the shave oil instead, but this smelled really good. It's the Strawberry Tangerine Twist. That's all I have for skincare, body, shower stuff. Now let's move into makeup, which is to me the most exciting one. You have seen some of these in my recent project pans. Any updates in the last 3 months? And I don't have any spoilers in here, I don't think. So the first one is my Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. This was fine. It was definitely really old and getting thick. It's kind of hard to get out of the component, so I don't think I would ever repurchase this. It wasn't like mind-blowing. It wasn't my favorite, but it worked just fine. This I completed in my Graveyard project pan. This is the Hello Happy foundation from Benefit, and it's a soft blur foundation. I really love this. It's a light to medium coverage, but it was so easy to just blend in with my fingers if I was in a rush. It didn't have the best like staying power with my oils, but if I didn't like need it to last all day, I think it was a really beautiful finish. I would repurchase this maybe if it went on sale, but I'm finding that the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator is pretty close dupe to this, in my opinion. So I think I would just repurchase that. I think this is a little more liquidy than the Tinted Hydrator, but it gives me the same effect, and I like to blend that in with my fingers as well. But yeah, I like this, and it's super cute. Also for my Graveyard project pan, I finished this little Mary Luminizer from The Balm. It's empty. This is just like remnants on the pan. Can't get it out. But yeah, this is my very first highlighter empty, and it was really exciting. I loved this. I could see myself purchasing a mini of this again, but I don't know if I would ever purchase a full size because it just takes forever to go through highlighters, and this was like enough for me. It took me years and years to use this, but it's really, really beautiful. I liked it. Another one from my Graveyard is this Pixie liquid lipstick in the shade Really Rose. I tried to scrape as much out of this as possible, and I tried to take the stopper out too, but no success. This used to be my everyday lipstick quite a few years ago, and it smells really bad. So I was not upset that I couldn't get all the final bits out of it. I feel like I used it enough, and I'm calling it an empty. I did like the formula. I don't even know if they make these anymore, but if they did, I could see myself getting it again. I really like liquid lipsticks. I know some people don't, but I just like not having to reapply my lip product throughout the day. And the dryness that people feel doesn't bother me that much. Let's get some mascaras out of the way. I have my L'Oreal Luminous mascara. This was okay. I don't really get the hype about it, so I will not repurchase. It says it's blackest black, but it wasn't. It was like a dark charcoal, in my opinion. I actually mixed it with my Rare Beauty black mascara, and this was way blacker, like way more black on top of this. That's basically the only reason why I use this. So I didn't really like this on its own. So every time I would just use them together. And I did like that combination, but I would not repurchase either of these mascaras, just like to use on their own. And then I also have this Milani highly rated mascara. I think that's what it's called. That's all it says. I got this for free in an order, and I don't like it. I used it only like 5 to 10 times. I honestly don't know. And it did nothing for my lashes, so I just chucked it in my Empties bin. I'm not going to deal with it, especially because I got it for free. So would not purchase this if I had the chance. Next is a super exciting one. It's a powder. I was using this in a project, I think, and my goal was to hit pan, I think. And I did hit pan in that project, and I said I was just gonna continue using it on my own until I emptied it, and I did just that. I liked this powder. It's not my favorite, so I don't think I'll repurchase it, but I enjoyed it. I used it mainly under my eyes because it did not help with my oils at all. But it was a lovely powder, but I think there's better ones out there for me personally that I can use on my face and my under eyes and just use the same powder instead of only using this one on my under eyes. I hope that made sense. The next 3 are items from Project Pans, and the first one is this little mini Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I had the shade Fair Beige, and it was a little light for me. I do like this concealer. I don't think it's worth buying like a full size of it, but if I got it for free, I would definitely use it. I did end up taking the stopper out of this and tried scraping all that I could out of it. But yeah, I feel like it went fast and it's just okay. Definitely did not have as much coverage as the original Shape Tape, in my opinion, and I love a good full coverage concealer under my eyes. Next is a cream highlighter from ColourPop. This is my Super Shock Cheek in the shade Lunch Money. I finished this in my deck of painting project, I feel like a few months ago. Some of these I finished so long ago, I'm like, I didn't already talk about that in an Empties video, but yeah, I was super excited when I finished this. I love this highlighter. I think they're super versatile. I use this under my foundation most days to use it up. And I had well over 100 uses on this in projects. And that was like after using it for years. So these things last forever. It did not dry up on me until maybe like the last month or 2. And I did mix it with Duraline to revive it. And it worked great under my makeup and on top as a cream highlighter. I would definitely repurchase this. I feel like it's kind of an extra step that I don't necessarily need. I feel like powder highlighters, depending on the formula, of course, do kind of the same thing, but this was very natural on me personally, and I did really enjoy it. I think it's beautiful. I feel like I'm talking so fast, but then when I edit it, I feel like I'm talking so slow. So I don't know what to do. My very last empty is my ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Topanga. You guys saw me pan this basically all year long in my I Heart the 90s project pan. I did not dig it out because I just don't care that much, honestly. But I love this formula. I'm actually thinking about getting some more of these lippy sticks next year when I'm not on my no-buy. Because a lot of the lipsticks I have in my collection are liquid lipsticks. I don't have a ton of like creamy. This is a satin finish, I think. But I don't have a ton of like bullet lipsticks or like these. And I really like the formula on this. And the price is great. So I would definitely repurchase this. I would like to try some more cool toned pinks. This was very bright. It was great for summer. And that's when I finished it. At the very end of summer, like beginning of fall. That's why it's in my fall empties. But yeah, definitely repurchase this. And that is all of the items that I brought into my collection and that are leaving my collection. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of it and give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy makeup and panning content, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. So I see you in my next video.